Hello everyone, I'm Jacalyn Maines, your hostess with the mostest at America's Best Restaurants. I'm standing in front of the Eclectic Diner and Sweeterie, and I heard this building actually came from Ormond Beach, Florida, and made its way all the way here to Delaware, Ohio. Let's go see what they have for us. Come on. So I've hopped back in the kitchen here with Holly, who is the owner of Eclectic Diner and Sweeterie. And what are you going to make for me to taste first?
Well, we're gonna make a Brussels and bacon scramble with potatoes and some rye toast.
That sounds delicious. Brussels and bacon, those are a good combo. All right,
Yes.
where do you start?
All right, first thing, get the pan hot.
Yep. So that's gonna just like caramelize and get all like crispy and
So we'll brown the Brussels sprouts with the caramelized onions.
Yep.
And then after that, we'll toss in some bacon and we'll add our scrambled egg mix.
Yes.
And then some cheese.
Yeah.
And we will get it all nice and fluffy and put it on the plate.
Awesome. What comes next?
Next, we're going to add the eggs.
Okay.
And then we're gonna let those cook just slightly.
Okey-dokey. Pour in some eggs. Bacon in my eggs, yes, but I don't think I've ever put Brussels sprouts in my eggs. So
It was new for this town also.
really? So
And
this is
people
this
were
your
not
concoction?
sure.
This is your brainchild?
It is. And then bacon.
Oh yes, now we can't go wrong.
All right.
She ready?
Yeah. This one was made dairy-free
For me.
for her.
Thank you. Oh yeah.
All right.
That looks so good. All right. Oh, these eggs look so fluffy. Oh my goodness. That saltiness of the bacon, yum. Plus you feel good about yourself because you put Brussels sprouts in it and that's a vegetable, right? And these eggs are so fluffy and the cheese is so creamy. Delicious. That was a good move, Brussels in a scramble. That's yummy.
Thank you.
All right. I know you have a couple more things for me to try.
Yes.
Tell me what else I'm gonna be tasting.
We're gonna have our homemade beet salad.
Yes.
And we are going to have our famous French toast, our stuffed French toast.
Famous stuffed French toast.
A different one every weekend.
Bring it. All right, we'll taste that next. All right, I'm back with Holly now. So first I want you to walk me through the two dishes that are in front of me that are just beckoning me.
Okay, so both of these are a gluten-free version of what we have every day.
Love that.
This is our stuffed French toast. It has a chocolate chip raspberry stuffed French toast.
What's this creamy goodness?
So the filling is vanilla cheesecake filling with chocolate chips.
Okay.
And a homemade raspberry coulis,
Yum.
fresh raspberries, dark chocolate syrup, and gluten-free bread.
I love that. There's so many things that you just said that are so right. And then what about this? We're gonna balance out all that sweet over here with some savory and some.
This is our beet salad.
Yeah.
And we make the
So
beets
pretty.
in-house. Our lettuce is organic and hydroponically grown
Wow.
locally.
Love that.
Yes, with goat cheese, some pistachios.
So many. And then these beautiful eggs with a lovely beet color to them.
Yes, we pickle them ourselves with the liquid that we cook the beets in.
That's so cool. So when I'm gonna dive in on this, but tell me, when you decided to open this diner, like what was your vision for it?
You know, it's kind of morphed. At first, we started as a traditional diner, and as the community got to learn my Willy Wonka flavors and accept it a little bit more, we've amended and changed and kind of morphed with the trends. We offer a lot of gluten-free, vegan, vegetarian. We can cook for anybody.
I noticed that, like when I was looking at your display case and just all the baked goods and stuff like that, and just things that were on the board even that you were offering. You had a lot of gluten-free options, which is fantastic. And when we were just talking a bit ago, you were telling me about how you listen to the people that come and eat here. Like, they tell you kind of what their dietary needs are,
Yes.
and then
Yes, absolutely.
you accommodate.
Absolutely. We can, because we cook everything to order, we can adjust our plates to whatever the dietary needs are. We can flop it for a vegan. Some things, most things we have gluten-free. I had to go gluten-free 2 years ago. So that kind of sparked my start into flipping my baking and doing some gluten-free options. And we don't want to limit it. We want to be able to feed everyone.
The brightness of these beets, like, and they have a little bit of an earthiness to them, but you've got that tang from
We pickle
being
them
pickled.
and then soak them in a homemade raspberry vinaigrette.
Oh, so good.
And then the honey balsamic dressing we make here also.
It brings out the sweetness in them. It's so good. This is a delicious salad. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, so tell me about even just how you decided to name your diner.
So the name originated because my background is varied. It's very eclectic. We are a diner, and the sweeteries are all made in-house. And when I was Googling the name and looking up, making sure, kind of like when you do baby names, you gotta make sure it's not crossed with anyone. There was only one other sweetery around, and it wasn't attached to a diner, so it just kind of fit. By short, we're called EDS, Eclectic Diner And Sweeterie.
Oh,
So yeah, it's fun, yeah.
That's a fun acronym. And I will say, like, when I think of diner food, a beet salad and goat cheese salad that, you're putting all the care in the ingredients, that's not necessarily something I think of. So
and
I love that you threw.
We have your typical biscuits and gravy. We make them from scratch. They're wonderful.
Oh,
but
gosh.
yes, we have a lot of fresh options. A lot of things you wouldn't find at a typical diner.
Yeah. So what do you think that your diner means to people within your community?
We're family. We're family. I recently read something that said that when you own a small business in a small town, that you're there for the community, and we are. We are part of the community. We love our guests. Even if we don't know you yet, we tell you, come on in, sit down. We want to get to know you. We want to know your story, and we want to make you part of our family.
So I was actually talking to the woman who nominated you to be on our show. Yes.
Yeah.
And she and the gentleman that she was with, they were talking about how from the very first day that they walked in here, you made them feel like you guys were friends. Like you had been friends and you had never met before, but that's how welcoming you are. So I think that's a really big testament to you and the energy and the warmth that you bring to your restaurant. So kudos for that. I wanted to share that with you. Okay, I've got to just, I'm diving in over, totally crossing over in your plate.
Go for it.
All right. Oh my, holy moly.
Oh, I don't get to do this very often.
That's ridiculous. Oh my gosh. That is magic right there. That's magic. That is
Thank you.
So delicious. Yum. I mean, I could probably kill the whole plate because I have a very large appetite, but I might pay the price later. Not eat for like a day.
We tell everybody it's so good to take it home and eat it cold later.
Yes.
French toast is my favorite breakfast item. And so when we first started doing stuffed French toast, it started kind of basic, but it's morphed into something huge. I've never doubled a single flavor. It's always different every time.
Really?
Unless somebody's asked me to bring back one that I've done in the past. But for 3.5 years now, we've been running French toast at least almost every week, if not every other week, and we have not doubled a single one. So you never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
I've got a mango habanero lime one coming up soon.
Ooh,
So I think we'll put that out next weekend.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, what are some of maybe your more unique flavor combinations that you've done? That sounds unique.
That'll be a first one I've done, hot pepper and bacon jam. That was fun. Maple bacon, that was real big. We've done Elvis French toast with peanut butter and bananas, all kinds of stuff.
That's awesome.
It's whatever I find, whatever's in season, whatever's gonna be fun to play with.
This brainchild of yours is quite amazing.
You never know what you're gonna get.
I love all the variation that you get, and it's perfect that you're called Eclectic Diner and Sweeterie.
We enjoy what we do.
I can tell you put a lot of care into what you do. Thank you so much for having us out tonight.
Thanks for being here.
Well, folks, this is Eclectic Diner and Sweeterie, and the only thing missing is you. I'm Jacalyn Maines, your hostess with the mostest at ABR, and until next time, where we show you where the best local eats are. Bye, everyone.